So let's get into whether or not this movie can be a sequel, which technically there is a soft reboot slash
Yeah,
sequel-ish kind of movie. But
don't know anything about it.
what, like, I think we talked about this in the past episodes. These are like traumatic experiences for people, and if we're gonna go by how Kiefer Sutherland's character in the soft reboot is just hiding out. Uh,
It's kind of
maybe
what I was
more
thinking
like
was going
published
to happen. I don't think
papers.
anybody was going to take these guys seriously, and I figured that they were going to get blacklisted, and if not, like flat out, like fucking arrested or some shit for what all of them did with
But
this.
how? What's the legalities of them?
The legalities of them, like I don't know, like
I
I don't
mean,
know.
they're
Is it
fucking
illegal to kill yourself in whatever state they were in? Did anyone actually figure out what state
someone,
they were in?
yeah, actually, I
well, the
thought
thing
they
is
were in
that
DC, dude.
nobody died. So
Because
technically,
remember,
they
at
killed
one point
themselves
they
in
have
Attempted
Halloween
murder on all of them.
attempted murder. They each have attempted murder.
Conspiracy. Yeah.
It does say where they were, some college, some
In
such, but
Chicago,
I
I
know that
believe.
they were in DC
Were
because
you in DC or Chicago? Oh yeah, no, Chicago was where they was.
so
Yeah.
they do have when the Halloween is passing, and they have a scene where people are farting around in front of the is it the Lincoln Memorial?
Oh, dude, I thought they were just like raging on a college campus.
I don't know. I thought
I thought they were on a campus too, and I thought it was like
okay, I'm probably wrong then, but I know that fuck, let me see here. It does say where they are. It was a part of it. Do. Let me just pull up the
I mean,
Wikipedia.
this is really not important, but I just time it's like, damn, this
No,
could
but
be.
where does it take place?
where? Hold on.
Do you think that I mean,
Mhm.
how traumatic would this have been for someone if they've died, they've come back? Don't you think that would be something they would kind of be focusing on for a good portion of their lives, assuming that
Exactly. That's
I
that's
mean, if they just all disappeared into obscurity, they never talk about it ever again, and they go on to become doctors, except for Keith Sutherland because he still can't come to terms with the fact that yeah, he did kill a kid when he was younger, and he kind of
Well,
like, apologized for it or something, or
what
came
I
to a resolution.
think Kevin Bacon was getting ready to do right at the beginning of the movie when he was getting ready to take off because he got kicked out of med school.
well, he was
Um,
suspended.
He
He
was
fucking
suspended.
quit because he
He didn't
got
get
oh,
some
he just suspended.
bullshit.
Word.
Yeah, he
I
was
figured he
suspended.
was, reevaluating his life, and he was, going to take off to go be in the Tremors movie. Um, I was
Yeah.
trying to connect these universes a little
yeah,
bit.
So
yeah,
the film, not to just to sort of end there. It was filmed in Chicago at the Loyola University.
yeah, the university. Yeah, it's
Excuse
a
me.
weird university though.
I don't.
Well, just I guess the way the layout is what I mean.
Right.
With some other construction going on.
Yeah. I mean, they had a real good, solid chance to just explore some really what should have been some interesting concepts, and it just didn't. They just
But Roland, this is the space for potential sequels, or where did they go from here? So you
yes,
can
and
imagine this.
so
Yeah,
uh,
imagination.
so I mean,
Hey,
to
take it
me,
character
I
by
was
character. Take it character by character. So we have Oliver Platt, mind you, he didn't go under, so he
yeah.
still kind of has his sensibilities
I mean, he
about
would have
him.
probably been the only one to pass at this point
And he's
because
also he seems like he might be a little bit more paranoid as how this would affect him. So I think he's gonna stay quiet the whole time. I don't think he's gonna say shit. So he's gonna
no, but
continue on
you
with his
know
story.
what? That probably could have been a good start for like the sequel, maybe. Like years later, for some reason, Randy gets like a weird hair out of up his ass, and he either decides to go under the procedure himself or has a near
No,
death experience.
Randy gets in a car crash or something and has a near death experience, and then he goes and seeks out Nelson and the
Right.
Bacon.
Who's absconded off to a Buddhist temple mountain or some shit somewhere.
No, that's Joe. Joe went and did that.
Oh yeah, that's right. Good point. Yeah, he deserved that.
He's creating abstinence for himself.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I mean he's it's penance.
Yeah.
Um,
What did
but I
they?
think
What did fucking Randy call
Now
him
he's just
in
filming
the movie?
his monkey.
Pussy Marauder.
What was
Yeah,
that?
yeah. Fucking Randy calls Joe in the beginning of the movie when Joe's talking to him about how he's still farting around, even though he's married or engaged to be
Yeah.
married, and Oliver. Oliver Platt's like, oh yeah, it makes me think of this. What is it? This phrase? This a pussy marauder. Yeah. I just fuck. I love Oliver Platt. He's fucking great in everything he does.
I think that Rachel would get really weird and go on like daytime TV and like write a book about her experience.
Well, technically, she's the one already like
researching this. Yeah,
researching all this. So I mean, like,
But-
it seems like she would say like probably use her experiences and just kind of like use it as some other kind of person, like say it's someone else, not to say that was her, you know.
She doesn't really have any resolution necessarily, does she? I mean, like aside,
she comes to terms with how her dad actually died.
right?
I think,
but
Doesn't
so
blame herself.
by that, I was sort of thinking about how her views on the afterlife, whether it was all negative and shitty and whatever. I don't think it explains after
how she felt afterwards.
Felt after. So maybe that would, I think that tracks pretty well for what she might have gone on to do to either further explore, her beliefs or her experiences, and obviously, make a career out of that. She's I think probably the most motivated and driven person in this movie, right? Takes it pretty seriously, which is funny because at first everyone's kind of flippant, or rather they make her feel that way in the sense that no one lets her, take the plunge until she's the last person to do it. And at that point it's revealed that apparently she, because of her personality, she makes everyone nervous around her. So I mean, I could see her sort of taking that and just making a professional venture out of it.
Yeah, I mean, we already discussed that Kevin Bacon's character David moved to what's the name of the town? Oh, Perfection. He moved to Perfection and changed his name to Valentine, and works with the other guy to create fences, clean shitters.
Well, yeah, because I think at this point he decides to actually go, but then he wasn't going to change his identity, but he changed his identity because he wanted to get away from all of that, because he was worried about where Kiefer was going to take it to the next level, because now he's overcome it. Now it's time to try to understand it, and then the experience continue. And
I would probably like to see in the sequel where Kevin Bacon and Kiefer Sutherland's character meet up, because at some point Kevin Bacon's character and his all the shit that's going down in Perfection with the graboids, he did get notoriety and he got into National Geographic probably.
Oh, so
him and Earl are doing the press circuit. So Kiefer Sutherland sees him. They meet up.
He just shows up and standing in the back of like one of those like a book signing or press release sort of thing. Yeah.
He was at a convention.
Yeah, it's him, Earl, and then the geologist,
Grab Callan,
whatever her name was.
Shit.
And then you have Bird. Like you have the whole cast there talking about graboids and stuff. I'm just saying. Connect the universes. Like
and what if Valentine also there's a near-death experience triggered by one of the graboid experiences, so then he starts hallucinating graboids after he thought that
he's having
the graboid, I guess.
Yeah.
He's eating the dynamite cars.
He's a graboid that
flies off the cliff
and like dies.
That's Jesus Christ. That's making me think of like some fucking Jacob's Ladder bullshit where like he hallucinates it all in the end, and like it just turns out he got eaten in the like first 5 minutes of the movie or some shit.
Yeah, he's constantly visualizing himself like traveling through the dirt and shit. Like,
and what it's actually is, it's just him being excreted by the graboid at the end of the movie. So, what about okay? Joe's on the mountain. Valentine is out making a very successful venture. I don't know what the fuck.
I do have a new venture with these graboids. and it's a whole new discovery, you know.
So, do you guys think that Nelson would go on to finish his, medical degree proper, and then on the side try to conduct these experiments, kind of like as a mad scientist angle?
He's gonna go full reanimator.
Maybe.
Yeah, possibly.
That could be cool.
Oh god.
Pretty boy Jeffrey Combs.
Well, he meets him
I
in
don't
jail
know.
or something. I don't know.
Oh,
Well, no, you call Nelson the unanimator,
Oh my god.
and then he meets up with Jeffrey
wow,
Combs.
that's so bad it works. Jeez. You should be ashamed. In any other context.
I guess I'll throw out the manuscript. I've been working on it for about 3 years now, but
Yeah, might need a tweak. We'll see.